During our quest for the world's most costly items, we've come across some of the most prized fragrances from all over the planet. These exclusive scents include frankincense, myrrh, agarwood, jasmine oil, and sandalwood. Join us as we delve into the reasons behind the steep prices attached to these aromatic wonders. Welcome to the Luxury Lifestyle Show, where we bring you the latest and greatest in all things luxurious. In this video, we will take a look at 4 of the priciest scents in the world. But before we continue, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. Now, let's get right to it. Agarwood. Let's venture in the rainforests of Southeast Asia, exploring why infected agarwood can fetch up to $100,000 per kilogram. Revered as the wood of the gods for centuries, agarwood is among the world's most expensive raw materials. However, to yield agarwood, the tree must undergo a mold infection. How does this process occur? What are the uses and value of agarwood? Aquilaria malacensis, a native tree, possesses pale and odorless heartwood, devoid of worth. Yet, when external forces like grazing animals damage the tree, a specific fungal infection called Phyllophora parasitica occasionally takes hold. In response, the tree produces a dark, moist resin known as aloes, a stress-induced defense that gradually infuses the heartwood, creating agarwood. The painstaking task of separating agarwood from healthy wood results in resin-infused chips called oud, burned as incense and infused in clothing for fragrance. Distilled into essential oil, aged oud can reach $80,000 per liter, earning the moniker liquid gold. Sandalwood. This valuable wood is derived from a specific part of the sandalwood log, making it highly expensive. The outer sapwood is diligently removed, revealing the dark inner core that contributes to the $200 per kilogram price tag of Indian sandalwood today. This core is responsible for the wood's unique fragrance, which is extracted through distillation for various products, including bath soaps and luxury perfumes. Native to South India, Santalum album, or Indian sandalwood, has a long history of use in perfumes, wood carvings, and medicine. Its sweet, woodsy aroma lasts for decades. After harvesting, sandalwood is sold at auction by the forestry department, with hollow heartwood logs classified into different classes. The most valuable is pure heartwood, but extracting it requires the laborious removal of the non-fragrant sapwood. The extracted heartwood is then processed into chips and powder, followed by steam distillation to extract the oil. The remaining powder is repurposed for incense sticks and dupe. The purified oil undergoes quality testing before being used in the production of soap and fragrance products like Mysore Sandal Soap by companies like Karnataka Soap and Detergents Limited or KSNDL. The demand for sandalwood continues to rise, with the market expected to exceed $165 million by 2027. Indian sandalwood. Known for its higher levels of alpha and beta santalol, faces supply shortages and vulnerability due to limited replanting, overharvesting, and theft. The trees take around 20 years to mature, and strict regulations govern their harvesting and transportation. Farmers must invest in protection measures such as barbed wires to safeguard the trees. The Karnataka government's Grow More Sandalwood program aims to replenish the supply, but challenges remain, including the time-consuming permissions required from the government. Restoring India's sandalwood production levels is uncertain, but efforts may help recover some of the lost supply. Frankincense and myrrh. Frankincense and myrrh have a rich history, known for their biblical associations and valued worldwide for millennia. These aromatic incense pieces originate from the Burseraceae family of trees found in the Horn of Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. Despite conservation efforts, these trees face the risk of extinction. The rarity and expense of frankincense and myrrh can be attributed to the fact that they come from only a small fraction of the 550 Burseraceae species. Frankincense is a milky white resin derived from boswellia trees, known for their ability to grow in harsh conditions, even from solid rock. Myrrh, a reddish resin, is extracted from commiphora trees. The process of tapping sap from both tree species is similar, involving incision in the bark to collect the gummy resin, which hardens into teardrop-shaped pieces. The resin is then graded based on clarity and purity, with lower quality varieties sold locally and higher grades exported. Wholesale prices from top-grade frankincense can reach around $430 per sack. Frankincense and myrrh have played significant roles in religious ceremonies and were key trade commodities in ancient times, fueling the establishment of extensive incense trade routes that transported thousands of tons of incense annually. Today, in addition to their traditional uses, frankincense has gained popularity as an essential oil, commanding high prices, while the unsustainable tapping process, compounded by environmental risks and unskilled harvesters, threatens the future of these trees. The International Union for Conservation of Nature classified Boswellia sacra as near threatened, and the absence of regulations in certain regions hampers their protection. Disturbingly, experts studying aging Boswellia papyrifera trees in North Africa found that most hadn't produced new trees in 50 years. Jasmine oil. At present, the jasmine buds lack any fragrance. However, once they bloom, Indian producers extract their coveted aroma, creating one of the world's costliest oils. A mere kilogram of jasmine oil can exceed $5,000, a prized ingredient in luxury perfumes. Obtaining 1 kilogram of jasmine oil requires plucking over 5,000 buds. Jasmine's sweet, fruity, and floral scent has been used in India for centuries to create garlands and headpieces for special occasions. Amongst the 80 jasmine varieties grown in India, Jasmine grandiflorum and sambac are the most commercially valuable, with sambac being especially esteemed. To optimize the harvest, harvesters must skillfully pluck only the right buds. This laborious process involves around 5,000 movements for a single kilogram of flowers. To produce a kilogram of oil, you will need 1 metric ton or 1,000 kilograms of jasmine flowers. After blooming, the flowers are processed into concrete, which is then used to extract the oil. The final price of jasmine sambac oil is influenced by the flower cost, which constitutes about 60% of the total expense. Over the years, the demand for jasmine sambac oil has increased, particularly due to the popularity of Dior's J'adore fragrance. These priced oil extracts travel from India to Paris, where they find their way into high-end fragrances, notably at Guerlain, which values jasmine sambac as a key ingredient in their signature blend, Mon Guerlain. What did you think? Tell us in the comment section below. Give it a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.